Alright, I know I lied. I remember in the last episode I said, oh, we're gonna do this guy, we're gonna call it the other legend. I'd say, number one weirdest motherfucker we ever met. And the nickname we have for him again is what, Ben?
Schmiegel.
Schmiggle. Because that is the best way to explain this kid. And holy fuck.
What's going on?
Oh, okay, so yeah, I'll start this one because he was my friend. Um, God, my brain. Oh, there's gonna be some quick time events that are about to happen. Focus on the quick time events. I know I might be a little distracted, Ben, but we'll focus on the quick time events. But I met this kid because he lived right up the street from us. Literally, like, we were on the same. So we live in this trailer park, and there's a couple of rows and shit, and we like live on the main road, or main road, whatever you want to call it. And he lives basically at the top of the road, and basically, I would I just met him because, we were playing in the park, and he's just some kid, and we played, just kind of like Ben did. And this kid was the weirdest fucker in planet Earth, probably. But he would always have sticks. Like he would also have, like plastic toys and plastic swords and shit. But he would have sticks that he'd have like personal attachments to. That, like, if you broke, this kid would be fucking crying. Like, he literally. There was one time we had a friend of ours break a stick of his, and he just cried like a fucking baby. He threatened to slit the kid's throat because of this. Like, this should show you how just fucking mental he was. Oh god, dude, there's billions of stories of this fucking kid. Like, this is another one. If Dylan, if you're watching, you can drop a couple of fucking stories about this fucking kid. Like, this motherfucker was maddeningly fucking insane. Like, so, oh god, I remember I would let him. We would hang out because, sure, I was a weird fucking kid too, but also, you don't realize about the people you hang out with until you get older, in my fucking opinion. And look at the graphic change. You can tell this is where the quick time events happen. But bye, Chris.
I
And
could have
me.
swear I hit square.
Fuck
But
that. I
hit
blame the game this time. We got that. Alright, let's do this. But I'd invite him to stay the night, and this is where all the weird stories would, like, come in from the fucking kid. Alright, wow, where to start? I guess I'll deal with the funniest one. They're all hilarious, but this one's the funniest one in my opinion, because of just how out of nowhere it was. Anyways, so I hear a scream. Ben does not remember this story. I think, you lucky bastard, there is like a mental block, like, that has caused you to forget this, and I think, you're lucky. Anyways, this kid zipped his balls, like zipped one of his nuts into
Every time you bring this up, I start laughing so fucking
well, I'm never gonna fucking forget it. Maybe you weren't there, but anyways, this he zipped one of his nuts into his fucking pants, and he runs over to actually, I don't know if you were there, Dylan, but he ran over to your brother fucking Josh, and he was like, hey, help, and of course your brother's just like, ah! And he tells him to go to me. I don't know why he told him to go to me, but anyways, this kid who has now zipped up his nut is like running to me, and he goes, what do I do? What do I do? Now, I have to hold back disgust and fucking laughter, because this is hilarious, but it's also like I'm seeing someone's nut. Like, why? Ugh. He zipped into a pants, but I'm sorry. Just remember this fucking day. I can't keep a straight fucking face. So I tell him, go home. So basically, This kid runs out of our the dad's house and proceeds to run to his house. Now I'm imagining any neighbors that saw that probably had the time of their life because they just saw some fucking kid. Ah, was nuts.
No shit, bro.
Dude, like it was fucking. Huh, guess he's dead. But it was fucking gold, dude. I thought I was gonna die. Like,
Shit's so fucked up though.
all right. But another good one is we used to go to this one we still go to this place, but like we have this dog park that's like right near our house, and we go all the time there. And this fucking kid would like do the weirdest shit ever. Like he'd be hiding in bushes and stuff, and just be like looking around like he was a part of fucking nature and stuff like that. And then he'd go find sticks and stuff like, this one's really nice. Like he's appraising the fucking sticks. Like what the fuck, stick master coming through. But
Watch yourself.
great, like oh my god. And you'd think, you know, his parents would, you know, help him get normal, for a lack of better words. But his parents could have not been the most unnormal fucking people in the world. Like, his...
I've ever seen.
Yeah, like, I think this is why he was the reason he was, is because his dad was a, fake cop. Like, I'm not, like... This was a guy.
Remember when Roger didn't know what the fuck it meant, and I was like, "Your dad's a Jewish
Ben!
cop cowboy."
Schmeagol.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Shit, whatever. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'm saying his name. Roger. I'm not censoring this one. I'm sorry if this comeback. No, it isn't, dude. You're probably not even on the internet. You're probably in some weird fucking... Unlike Journey, who, like, if you... people, don't go find Journey. Don't go find Journey from the last episode. But if you find Roger, run. Like, run. But,
Don't go find Journey, but if you do, go find Roger.
like, don't get near him. Anyways, he, goddamn, his parents were, but yeah, what did you call his dad? Officer,
Oh, he was the fucking Jewish officer, Jewish cop cowboy.
there you go. Like, even though they weren't Jewish, but his dad had, how do I put this? Imagine a stereotypical Jew. Now you got Roger's dad.
Also,
Skinny
acting to
Jew,
be a
skinny
cop,
Jew.
though.
But yeah, so he'd act like this big tough boy cop. But the thing is, he had no authority. He literally didn't even work security. Wasn't even like a fucking bounty hunter or anything like that. But he'd have like cuffs. He'd have a
Giant
fucking
flashlight that our dad
ginormous. Like, oh, now okay, now this is a good story about his dad. Roger's dad. He had a police flashlight, like, you know what I'm talking about when I say a fucking police flashlight. Heavy ass fucking things. You could beat the fuck out of somebody with one of those. Anyways, he comes because he didn't know where his he knew where his son was. So actually, I don't even know why he did this. Oh yeah, there you go. I think this whole family had some sort of cousin fucking disorder, and that, like, I feel like the two parents were a result of two brothers and sisters fucking. But that was his grandparents, you know. But that is so mean to say, but I don't care. Fucking weirdest kid I've ever met. Am I wrong? But you're looking at me like I'm wrong, Ben. I'm just kidding.
I can't look at you. I'm wrong.
Because you're not wrong. But anyways, this dad proceeds to whip out a police flashlight, shine it in our dad's face. Like, and this is our dad's house, you know. It's I still don't know why I did this. And he goes, just making sure everything's all right in there. And again, this bright ass thing. And my dad is pissed, reasonably, because, you know, somebody's fucking shining a fucking flashlight. Well, especially a police flashlight in your face.
He also has one of the worst cases of small man disease I've ever seen in the world.
We're talking about our dad, not Roger. Roger's
Yeah.
dad. But, anyways, our dad proceeds to explain how if he ever flashes that flashlight in his face again, our dad is going to beat his ass silly. But, Yeah, that's our dad for you. We could tell a million stories about him. But, anyways, that was fucking ridiculous. But anyways, this kid Roger would have the weirdest fucking toys and stuff, and he'd bring all of them over. Like, this also leads in, this is the same day that my dad got a fucking flashlight shined into his face. So, same day. He brings over these, rubber band guns. But I don't know if you remember this, Ben, but I remember this very well. We were, and I quote, not allowed to use rubber bands because they hurt. Then what was the fucking point of having rubber band guns if you're not going to fucking use them? Like, because they hurt. Like, this was the other thing. This kid Roger could not take pain. He was, actually no, him and Journey had the, I'd say about equal pain tolerance. They were pussies. Anyways, this fucking dude, he would get hurt anything you fucking flicked him, you fucking, I don't know, you bumped him, he'd be fucking crying. So anyways, we're playing with these rubber band guns without using rubber bands, because you know, you're kids, you have imagination. Something I wish I still had. But anyways, this fucking guy, I proceed to do a shuffle swift, take his feet out from under him, and this fucking kid is pissed. But he's also crying. And he's saying, why the fuck would you do that, you jerk? And like proceeds to cuss me out. And I'm like looking at him like, are you fucking retarded? We're playing. We're roughhousing, right? There's the thing. Roger would roughhouse with you. Roger would be like touching you and doing all this stuff. But if you touch fucking Roger, he would get angry. He would fucking, it was fucking weird. The man did not follow his own rules.
We'll get back to that later.
Like, oh, and he's, this was always like, he touched like your chest or something, and then you'd be like, motherfucker, don't touch my chest. Like, what the fuck? But like, and then he'd be like, looking at you like, I should be allowed to touch your chest. And I'm sitting there like, do you do this shit to your parents, man? I hope he never answers that question.
Or I hope they didn't fucking touch it.
Right? Oh, I got another story about his dad. His dad, so basically their room, their parents' room, was like, probably where a living room should be. Like, how would you, okay, so they lived in this tiny, tiny trailer that had 3 rooms. And when I mean 3 rooms, it literally went, kitchen, living room, and then a bedroom. But in between that was the hallway, alright? Now, it was a pretty spacious hallway. Well, it ends up this hallway was so big you could fit a fucking bed in there, and that's where Roger's parents' room was. So it was in the, like, if you were going to Roger's room, or even walking around the fucking house, you'd see the parents' room, I guess you would call it. What the fuck would you call that thing? Their hallway? See, you heard me, I'm coming.
Yeah, you're pretty direct. I don't know what else you're talking about.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't call it a bedroom. It was a hallway. Yeah. Anyways, this dude had a butt-naked picture of a fucking woman just hanging in, like, just dead center that everybody could see. And it was just like, what the fuck? Like, as a little kid, you're like, ah, naked woman. But now that I'm older, I'm like, why would you have that up if you have a kid?
Swear to God, I cannot even fucking get close to hitting this house.
Alright, I think I got it. It should be standing still for a second. Yeah! But, it is his dad, like, I don't know. I think a lot of the reason he was weird is because, and I think I'm giving his mom too much of a break. She was just as fucking weird, man. Like, this woman's, like, I don't know what was wrong. I think she was generally the one with mental problems. Like, what do you think, how would you describe his mom, bro? I don't know how to.
Yeah, I don't know where else to go other than fucking, she's just one of the weirdest fucking. Her teeth are so
Yeah.
far out of her mouth that,
Oh, and she never talked. Well, she barely did.
never, yeah.
Like,
God damn, yeah, never.
yeah, like,
It's almost
but
like
she
she
was so
needed
weird,
fucking what's his name's permission.
right? Well, like, no, if you actually, like, oh, God, now I feel like I'm just talking about Roger's dad. But, like, you gotta remember, this guy was such a pussy, dude. His fucking son pinched him and he fucking cried.
I don't remember that.
I remember it. 'Cause
No, I do. I do know that you brought that up because I remember going over to their house and that fool opened like some red ass eyes like, hey, hey,
he pinched me.
after all I do for him,
A
how
pinch.
dare you abuse your old man?
Oh, God.
Sam over here hit our old man in the goddamn head with a fucking mirror roach.
And I got yelled at. Yeah, maybe he really shouldn't have showed up with that fucking... Like our dad said, you show up with that flashlight, I'm beating your ass again. Maybe he was more serious than we realized. God, he would have killed that man. Jesus. But, anyways. So, Roger. Alright, let's go back to Roger. Alright, let's go to Roger in school, alright? I think I've mixed up too many in-home stories, but Roger at school... Oh, boy. He creeped out every girl he... He... Oh, actually, no. Forgot about this. Ben, tell him when they growl. Tell him when he growled at the moon.
Oh shit, I almost forgot about this. Damn, this level was fast. This is gonna be a 2-part episode right here.
Right.
So the barking at the moon. One night, me, Dylan, and his brother were all hanging out. We were kids. I mean, little kids.
Youngins.
And, Roger, like, looks up at the sky and he just fucking takes off, man. And we're all like, where the fuck did this kid go? Kinda go looking for him. And he's in the fucking middle of Westblade Park, barking at the fucking moon.
Fucking weirdest kid of all
You should
goddamn
probably...
time. But yeah, alright, so if I'm correct, the next level is just like the Wesker boss fight. So we're gonna consider this part 1 of Roger. Come back next time for part 2 of Roger.
Ding.